Over the past few years, there has been no shortage of sales taking place with print-on-demand designs using that vintage, retro, wavy text effect. So in this video, I'm gonna show you a quick, easy way you can do it. Yes, I said both quick and easy. You know I love that. I'm gonna show you how you can do it so that you can go and carve out your piece of the pie, because these are still in high demand and you can use this design approach to enter many different niches. So let's get right to it. First, quickly for the naysayers, I just want to show you that you can use tools like Podly to data mine Amazon and get sales projections to see just how well these shirts are selling. Or you can go straight to the source, go to Amazon, run the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. You can see this shirt, this 4th grade Vibes shirt, has made 760 sales in the last month. Not bad. This one right here has made 610 sales in the last month. Okay. And this one right here has made 159 sales in the last month, which pales in comparison to the other ones. But wouldn't you be happy with 159 sales in a month? I know I would be. Or, you know, if you're mainly an Etsy seller, jump on over to Everbee. This works just as well, especially for Etsy. It counts the sales since Etsy does display that data point. You can see here this very similar design, which we can check out on Etsy briefly, selling for, you know, between 15 and 25 bucks, has made it. Okay, this was posted about a month ago. It's already made almost 1,000 sales. That is insane. All right, it has done $15,361 in estimated monthly revenue and is closing in on 1,000 sales lifetime. But this listing was only recently posted last month. And it, of course, is the Kennedy Claire Couture shop, which we've looked at before. But I just wanted to show you guys proof of concept and show you that this is actually a very high demand, both niche in the back to school, but also just a nice design style that we've seen used in back to school, but we've seen it used in other niches as well. Now for the reason we're here, the design tutorial. So I'm going to jump on over to Kittle. You guys know I love Kittle. I love talking about Kittle on my YouTube channel and showing you all the ways that I use it to quickly and easily make nice designs. Now, normally I'm using these templates here, but today I don't need to. All right, I'm just going to go straight to new project. 2023, if you sign up, it'll help you get your first sale. And down there, you'll find a link to my print on demand Facebook group. I hope you'll join the community. Now, the first thing I usually like to do is go ahead and click into the background. And if you're designing for white t-shirts or light colored t-shirts, or if it's any other product really, even if it's not a t-shirt, leave it as white. If not, make sure you adjust the background color to reflect the color of the product you are designing against. All right, because you want to make sure your foreground design that we create in Kittle looks good against whatever product color you're going to sell, right? I know it's obvious, but it's worth reminding every now and then. Now, we talked about this kind of wavy, retro, vintage text effect. So we're going to want to go over here on the left-hand side to the sidebar. Okay, and when you click it, you get a little pop out here, and you can go ahead and just add basic text and adjust that. Or if you like the way any of their kind of pre-assembled text looks, go ahead and click it to add that. So, and by the way, you can click show all and it'll give you even more options within specific design styles for text. Okay, this is in the text section, as you would guess. I'm going to use the blue sign. I actually like this. And by the way, what you see here, these are all text effects that you can apply in Kittle to any piece of text. So you could start from nothing and recreate this, or just like I said, click it and it'll add it based on what they've already built out for us. Now I just drag the corner to make it big. All right, I like big, bold, easy to read designs. So instead of using small text, I'm going to opt to use big text, right? Now, we had a couple of those designs in the back to school niche that looked like they were doing really well. Happy first day of school is one option. I think we saw on Amazon, I think the best selling design was like 4th grade. I think it just said 4th grade. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and make it say 4th grade? I might then go and change the font, right? I think we can get a little bit better. So I'm going to type in SU. All right, this Sunny Drop font, I think that is a good option for that vintage retro style. What do you think? If not, you know, Kittle has a ton. I don't know the actual number off the top of my head, but they have a ton. There's another one called Sundays, by the way. That might be a good option as well. Nice little retro style there. Sunny spells here, sunshade here. So they've got options, all right? But let's use Sunny Drop for the sake of this video. And I've got it, it says 4th grade. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move myself on the video recording so I don't block this. I'm going to click distort. So I'm going to make sure the text layer is selected. All right, I'm just going to have it clicked, and then I'm going to click distort under transformation. Now nothing happens yet, but this gives me the ability now to make it wavy. I did notice that a lot of the best performing designs in this design style, it's not really a niche, right? I mean, if we say back to school, that's a niche, but if we say the vintage retro wavy font, that's just describing the design style, okay? And we can use that to enter different niches. So I'm going to go ahead, I clicked distort, and now I can kind of play around with these little anchor points a little bit. Like I dragged up one of them. I'm going to drag this next one. And now what I've done is I've created that wavy effect. I could even make this a little bit bigger because, you know, I think bigger is better with regards to these designs. And now all I really need to do is just click it again and duplicate it. Control C, Control V in Windows for my Mac friends. I'm not 100% sure what the keyboard shortcut is because I've only ever used Windows really. All right, and then I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate it again and again and again. And you can see here we created a original design in Kittle in minutes very easily. And I'm going to move myself to the left-hand side of the screen here. I always like to remind you, you can click Project Colors, and they have these color palettes built out for you already. So you can experiment with, you know, I think this one, honestly, this is called Candy Shop. This color scheme, I think it has that kind of vintage retro feel to it. So I might actually opt to use this one, but you can actually hover over and preview various other color schemes that they have built out for us. But let's apply the Candy Shop one. I think that looks good. And just like that, I don't have to do anything. I mean, it just applied the color palette, guys. And we are well on our way to making designs in this vintage retro wavy design style. And by the way, just a reminder, you can click elements on the left-hand side, type in like flower. I know some designs that were high performing had flowers, and you can scroll through here and look at the elements, various elements that they've got. If you don't know what elements you actually are looking for, you can just click like illustrations and browse categories as well. For instance, florals down here, it's kind of what I was looking for. Various florals that might look good. You know what I mean? I know there were some that had like a big flower in the middle, and then you could put either a graphic or text over that. Really a lot of options, guys, but check out Kittle. I will link to them in the description right there at the top. Make your life easy. My point in making these videos is really how I approach print on demand myself. I always like to remind you guys that you don't get bonus points for spending more time on a design. It ultimately comes down to the customer and whether or not they like your design, regardless of how easy or hard it was to make and how much time it took you to make it. So I like to keep things simple. I obviously have time constraints as well because I love doing these YouTube videos for you as well. And anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are not already. I have a link to Kittle at the top of the description. Down there, I also have a link to my full print on demand course, which has a whole module dedicated to design. So more than just what we covered in this video, a lot more. And it includes basically everything else you need: research, platform strategies, platform to platform, automation, all that good stuff. So check that out. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.